Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website addressed below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you, Aries. What is your destiny card, your overarching or overriding theme for the week ahead? And this week you get the Hermit card, right? So this is actually a good thing, considering if you haven't seen it yet, check out the weekly general. The reason this is a good thing is because this suggests that you're withdrawing from the world. So you are trying to be this week far away from the maddening crowd. And it kind of feels like whatever else is happening on the outside or on the wider world stage, there's a lot of hubbub, right? Not just on the wider world stage, but in general in all of our lives. And it kind of suggests with the Hermit card that this week you're going to take it back. You're going to withdraw from the world a bit and say, right, okay, you know what? I want to listen to myself speak. I want to listen to an Aries. I want to listen to my own inner voice for a while. I want to listen to where it is that I need to go next. It's almost like your soul or your intuition is asking you to go in a specific direction, and you're withdrawing from the world this week so that you can hear it speak, to give it space in order to come through, which is always a good thing. So the direction, how does this shape up? What is the context? Let's have a look, see. And this week you get the Tower card, right? So it's very likely that this will be in response to something. So it could be that you see an argument take place. It could be that somebody tries to drag you into the drama this week, and you are not going to be here for it. It's all going to kind of, I've got to be honest with you, the feeling that I get from this as I'm looking at it in my mind's eye, it's you stood there with a building coming down. You're not bothered by it. You're not being harmed by it. Nothing's hurting you or touching you, but you're just kind of watching a structure crumble, and you're like, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm really, you know, not my monkey, not my circus, or whatever, however the saying goes. And it's kind of like you're just saying this week, you know what? You guys do the drama, I'm going to step out of it and be over here. And that's a really elevated place to be, right? Because it suggests that you're evolving past the, not saying that you're the sort of person that does, but, you know, there are people that live for the drama. And it kind of, I mean, the Tower card really does suggest that whatever is happening around you, this week you're stepping out of it. You're saying, you know what, you guys fight it out. I'm really not interested in getting involved because I've got my own stuff going on. And this is you withdrawing so that you can listen to yourself. Now, the fact that you've got the Hermit card and the Tower card, this could also suggest that by going inward, you come by some sort of, it could be a bright spark idea, it could be a sudden idea, it could be a revelation as well that comes from inside, you know. So you could have that quiet time and that withdrawal from the world, and it could really lead you to gaining some sort of new perspective or understanding that on a personal level is revolutionary in some way, shape or form. So let's have a look at your insight card. What's behind the scenes? You've got the Seven of Swords, right? So interestingly enough, I mean, woe betide, my mum's an Aries, and I'll tell you what, if you ever did her a wrong, you freaking knew about it. You know, and what I will say with the Seven of Swords as your insight card, the Seven of Swords is about lies and deceit. It's about all of that shit that goes on behind your back or when you're not present. The chances are you may very well either catch somebody with their hand in the cookie jar this week, so you might literally catch somebody slagging you off. And the way that this could happen, excuse me, especially with the current cards of the weekly general that takes place, somebody could end up copy and pasting you into an email or a text message that's actually about you, and what it reads in there is not very nice stuff. Well, you know, what you send out, you shall reap, right? So the Seven of Swords does suggest that you're catching somebody either bad-mouthing you or trying to deliberately hold you back in some way. And, you know, with an Aries, most people expect the rah, whereas this week, you're going to do the complete opposite and just go, you know what? I'm going to let that one slide and I'm just going to go off into my own space. That's actually going to be a lot more frightening to people than if you blow up at them, right? Because it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm waiting for the and it's not coming, and now I'm actually shitting myself because I don't know what the repercussions are going to be. The chances are that there won't be any repercussions. It will probably just be you saying, you know what, done. See you later. I'm not even going to get into it with you because it's not worth my time or my energy. Going to be an interesting week for you guys, definitely. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care, and I'll see you soon.